All right, looks like we are live. My screen is kind of dark. Hopefully it's okay for everybody that catches this, whether you hop on live with me today or you're catching the replay. We are going to be talking today about when you want to change what's working in your business. So I've seen this happen with a lot of different entrepreneurs. Hi, Charity. Looks like you're on. I've seen this happen with a lot of different entrepreneurs. So today we're going to talk about what this looks like inside of your business, reasons why it happens. Sometimes it is good to change things. It's strategic to change things. But other times there's something different going on. And that's what we want to get down to. I've seen it happen to many, many women where their business starts making money with a certain offer and then they want to change it. So we're going to dive in and talk about that. If you're catching the replay, feel free to drop questions below, tag me in them. Otherwise, this will be posted out on YouTube later on. All right, so why does this happen? I have a list here. The way that it shows up in a lot of businesses, for a lot of women that I see, is that whatever they're selling is starting to make money. They're getting clients or customers, and then they decide to create an e-course. Or if they're serving people one-to-one, they decide to create a group program. Or they decide to change who they're selling to. I see this a lot with coaches and consultants. They decide to change their niche. They decide to change who they're actually targeting. Sometimes, if you are in the type of business, like coaches and consultants, where you're hopping on a sales call with people, they'll try to just remove the sales call from the process. They want to just sell on a landing page or sell through a funnel, through an email or DMs. So stopping something inside of your business that has been part of your process and has been bringing clients or customers in, like consults. Changing your platform or the whatever marketing messages or the way that you're marketing to people. So like closing down an email list, switching from Instagram to Facebook. All of these changes, they all affect your business. So those are just a few examples. There may be other ones too. If you have been in this space where you've thought about making changes to your business, just grab a pencil and paper and jot down what that change is. Okay, you can do this in real time as we go through this training today. I don't think this is going to be a super long one, so let's see. Okay, so you might have something else going on too, but be really aware when that starts to bubble up inside of you of like, oh, I think I want to try this other thing. I think I want to change this. Okay, because there's a couple different reasons why this happens. And if it's a strategic reason, meaning it is done to grow, and there's going to be a qualifier that I put on this. If the change is being made because it's going to grow your business and provide better service to your clients, then it is a strategic move. Here's where it can get dicey. Oftentimes our brains are going to offer up whatever we already believe to be true. So let's say you are somebody that is a coach or a consultant, you're selling something one-to-one and you decide that you want to launch an e-course. Your brain is going to offer up all the reasons why this is going to grow your business, but that's not always what's really driving it. Okay, so you have to be onto yourself. This is when coaching is so helpful to help you weed through some of those thoughts that come up and help you figure out what really is driving the car. So in that case, if you were to tell me, oh, yep, I'm at capacity. Like I have so many people coming to work with me and I can't possibly serve them all. That is a way then, right? Launching a group, launching an e-course, those are ways to serve more people because it's not just you and one client. But if you were to come to me and say, well, I'm really struggling to get those clients, right? That's different then. That's not really saying, oh, this is a strategic move to grow my business. It's like this thing that I'm doing, I'm struggling with it, so I'm just going to try something new. Okay, so those are some of the indicators, right? That's how we go deeper on the coaching and figure out, okay, because the first thing your brain offers up is going to be whatever you already believe to be true. And this is when you really get to know yourself best. Like, okay, I'm telling myself that this change is going to grow my business and it's going to be better for my clients. Is that actually true? If it's true, then I'm probably not making this decision. If it's really true, then I'm probably not making this decision from a place of anxiety or fear. Okay, we never want anxiety and fear to be making our business decisions. We want to be thinking things through clearly and making a strategic choice. Now, if you decide, hey, I don't think this is a strategic choice, right? These, I wrote down 3 common reasons why you will feel the pull to change something that is working in your business, and it's not strategy based. Okay, so number 1, I don't even know who coined it. This might have been Stacey Bayman. I don't know if this is a Brooke Castillo thing, but success intolerance. I have no idea who coined this term. The idea of success intolerance is that as you start to see success, you're hitting new levels in your business that you've never hit before. And as much as we all dream about these higher levels of business, it can freak out our brain, right? So this is when we hear about things like limiting beliefs and self-sabotage, right? But they're sneakier. We don't often have a thought and go, oh, I see what's happening there. That's self-sabotage. That's not how it goes. That's why it's so common for people to self-sabotage, because it's really hard to see for ourselves within ourselves. But success intolerance, if you find that you're hitting a new level in business, maybe you just launched your business, or maybe you just finally like hit that 100K mark, and then the pull is there like, oh, maybe I should change things. If there is no strategic reason for you to change things, then you might really want to question what's going on here. Am I just getting really uncomfortable with the new levels that my business is growing into? Am I becoming uncomfortable with the amount of money I'm making? Am I becoming uncomfortable with thinking of serving these people for X amount of time? Because if you sense some discomfort there, that kind of nervous energy or that uneasiness or thinking of keeping this up feels burdensome, then there's something else going on there. It's not just a strategic decision that you've made to make this change in your business. Okay, so that success intolerance is what often leads to the biggest self-sabotage. And again, our brains are so smart, they're so sneaky. The second reason that I see this happen with many women is because of the self-concept that they have. So these are all interconnected because it's all us, it's all our brains. Right? But success intolerance is like, oh, I hit this new level in my business and now something feels really uncomfortable, so I'm going to hurry up and try to make this change. And deep down, it's like, oh, and then I start over, right? Then there's no pressure to keep this going. Self-concept, the way that I see your self-concept coming into play or directing traffic here is when you really think of yourself as a new entrepreneur. Okay, and this doesn't have to be the self-concept that is driving it for you, but this is what I've seen with many women. You have the self-concept of a brand new entrepreneur. And what happens as your business grows, that self-concept has to grow, evolve, and change. Your self-concept is what is leading the way for your business. So if you raise your self-concept, now your business will rise to meet it. And when you have the self-concept of a brand new entrepreneur and your self-concept stays right there, like, oh, I'm just getting started, I'm just figuring this out, I'm just trying to do X, Y, Z, it hasn't been that long yet, I think I got lucky. Those are all the thoughts of a self-concept that is of a brand new entrepreneur. So if your self-concept is sitting right here, is thinking of yourself as a newbie or a brand new entrepreneur, what's going to happen is your business is going to come up. And if your business starts to exceed your self-concept squashes it, right? It's like, oh, no, right? The business is growing beyond the self-concept and that shuts it down. It's almost like the brain's way of saying like, oh, and now I'll make this change because now this is a brand new offer, or this is a brand new platform, or this is a brand new way that I'm selling, right? So our brains try to make a change in our business to match the self-concept of being a brand new entrepreneur. So instead of just continuing to rise your self-concept and letting your business rise and getting really, really good and viewing yourself as an expert, by making an unnecessary change in your business, you've brought it right back down to ground zero. Oh, I've never launched a group before. Oh, I've never done XYZ. Oh, I'm going to do this for the first time. And it's like you pulled your business back down instead of raising your self-concept. The third thing that I see driving this need to make a change when it's not strategic, is that you're scared of something inside your business, even if you've already done it. So maybe sales calls are uncomfortable for you. And instead of telling yourself like, oh, I need to do this longer, I need to book more sales calls so I get really, really good and comfortable with them, the brain is like, I know an easy way out. I'm just going to eliminate this thing that I'm scared to do inside my business. So that might look like signing some clients and running sales calls and like literally like you're face-to-face, maybe through Zoom or something, but you are selling your product or your service. And then you get kind of freaked out. Maybe you hear some no's and your brain is like, let's just remove the thing that makes us uncomfortable. Let's remove sales calls. I see people sell on a landing page all the time. I'm going to go and do that. But you did not grow as an entrepreneur when you just avoid the thing that is scary for you, right? All you did was you made a decision to change something that was working in your business, right? So if you have signed even a client, it has been working. And if it hasn't been working, right, then take a look at what support systems you have in place. Okay, I'm a firm believer that at every stage of business, like I will always have a coach. There will never be a time when I'm like, everything is perfect, my brain is perfect, I'm not gonna work with a coach anymore, right? That's why you look at like Oprah has mentors, right? When you are making decisions from fear or anxiety, that's not making a strategic decision for your business. And when you try to avoid something that makes you uncomfortable, you're gonna slow down your business growth. It happens every single time, right? Especially for the other coaches that are in this group. If you are asking your clients to show up and be brave and be vulnerable and invest in themselves, right, then you should be brave and vulnerable in your business and investing in yourself, right? Investing in your business, right? We have to do the hard things that we're teaching our clients how to do as well. And avoidance, I can't think of anybody that I have watched that has grown a business by avoiding doing something that's uncomfortable. So to summarize to recap, the reasons why you feel the pull to change something can be strategic, or you need to go deeper and figure out what's driving it. If it is a strategic decision, your brain's going to tell you that right away. So really look at it. If it's truly strategic, that means that maybe you have so many clients coming in that this new change, this shift, is going to better serve your clients or help you serve more people. And if it's not strategic, then it's time to go deeper and take a look at, is it one of these three things that we talked about in today's training, right? Is it really that this success intolerance is brewing up? Is it your self-concept is pulling your business back down so you can always think of yourself as a brand new entrepreneur? Or are you scared and trying to avoid something in your business? So if you're just hopping on now, make sure you catch the replay. I went through all of those in detail. The number one thing that I want each of you to know is that there is a time and place to make changes in your business, and there's a time and place to press pause and really recognize what's going on inside of your brain, your body, and your business, to really, and like in full honesty with yourself, figure out what your right next step in business is. If you've decided that you have this pull to make a change because it's truly based on strategy, this change is going to help you serve the people that you want to serve. It's also going to grow your business, right? In tandem together. We're not making the decision because something isn't selling. Okay, but if it's truly a strategic decision, then the right next step for you is to go ahead and look at when am I going to implement this and how am I going to implement this? Versus if there's one of those other things going on that is really driving the car here, if it's not really a strategic decision, but it's something out of fear or anxiety, then your right next step is to press pause, not make that change, and figure out, what do I actually need support with in my business? What is the actual problem here? So if the actual problem is that your main offer isn't selling, go get training on that, right? Work with somebody, hire a mentor, DM me. We can talk about coaching together, right? Go through all of these free business coaching. They're all under guides right inside the Facebook group, or you can catch them all on YouTube or my website, right? Get the training that you need to solve the actual problem, as opposed to changing something inside of your business, hoping that's going to solve this problem, right? So if it's you're scared of something, we want to dive in and learn that. If it's your self-concept, then we want to go to work coaching together and we want to increase your self-concept. We do not want your self-concept pulling your business back down to that newbie mentality. And it's the same if it's success intolerance. If you have never made as much money in your life, okay, so oftentimes, ladies, I see this with women who used to be in corporate and who are now running a business. It is fascinating to watch how many women, their business hits a ceiling at what they used to make in corporate, because you're used to making that amount of money. That amount of money doesn't freak out your nervous system. That amount of money doesn't freak out your brain. It's fascinating to watch. So if you feel that, or if you're at some other cap, right? It doesn't have to be capped at what you made in corporate, but if you are looking at making more money than you have ever made before, it freaks out your brain, your body, and your nervous system. It happens to all of us, right? And those are all things that you want to get support in your business. Those are not reasons to change something inside of your business when that's not really the root of the problem. And that's what we really want to get you down to, is figuring out what is the real problem going on here, right? Because if it's a strategic decision, there's still a problem. Maybe you can't serve everybody that wants to hire you, right? That's a problem that you can easily solve for by flipping to group, by offering an e-course, by, right, doing any one of those things. But if this is not a strategic decision, right, maybe it's about your niche. So that could still be strategic, or it could be a mindset issue. So if it's strategic and you want to change your niche, then you shouldn't see yourself ping-ponging all around. Oh, this month I'm serving this person, the next month I change it, the following month I change it. God, I've had 4 niches in 4 months and I still haven't hit my goals, right? Versus a strategic decision might be like, wow, I served all these people and these people get the best results with me. Or again, I have so many people coming into me, I can't help them all, and I'm going to focus on these people here. Okay, so getting really honest with yourself about what the real problem is, and then going to work to solve for that problem. And solving for that problem may look like making a change if this is strategic, or it looks like getting the support, the training, and the education that you need inside of your business to solve for the real problem going on. So that is it. I hope this has been helpful for you. Drop any comments below. Let me know if you catch this on replay. And this is the last free live business coaching for a couple of weeks because I am traveling for the next 2 weeks. So I will see you ladies inside the group. Bye-bye.